What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you hear me growl, I have Tourette Syndrome and I can't control it. Hopefully it doesn't bother you that much. If you're already subscribed, you guys know I appreciate you so much. Let's get into it. All right, guys, here we go. It's time. We got the Arc 3.0 Hunter that is just ridiculous. Okay, follow this class exactly like I have it. I'm using the new Super Gathering Storm, which is amazing, way better than the Arc Staff twirling it that does nothing. Okay, I use triple jump, gambler's dodge, combination blow, and storm grenade. Lethal current after dodging your next melee attack has increased lunge range, jolts the target, and creates damage. And then flow state, defeating a jolted target makes you amplified. While you are amplified, your dodge recharges more quickly and you are resilient while dodging. Now, keyword resilient, guys, that's even more damage reduction. Okay, spark of beacons, while amplified, final blows create a blinding explosion. Spark of shock, your arc grenades jolt targets. Spark of resistance, once again you're more resistant towards damage, making you have more survivability. And then spark of magnitude, your lingering arc grenades have extended duration. Now, guys, I actually didn't even use the grenade in this, but I would definitely suggest using it, obviously with all the perks that are going to make it even more powerful. But I was just showing you that in this build is just out of control. You don't even need it, but you could definitely use it. I'm going to use Font of Might. I also have Trace Rifle, pretty much everything. Trace Rifle Finder, Trace Rifle Reserve, Scavenger, all that stuff. Okay, we're obviously using the Liar's Handshake for this build and Melee Well Maker, so powered melee combatant final blows spawn elemental wells. And then we are going to use the elemental ornament, combat weapon final blows with a damage type that matches your subclass have a better chance of spawning elemental well, which, because I'm using Cold Heart, that is arc, so it will always be there. Well of Ions, picking up an arc elemental well causes your next melee to deal increased damage, so that's even more damage. And then Seeking Wells, so anytime you do generate wells, which you're going to be doing a heck of a lot, so basically you're going to have them always coming towards you and you're not gonna have to go find them, so you're just always going to get wells. And then the Cold Heart, now look, periodically generates ionic traces while it's high damage state. So basically ionic traces are built in with the Cold Heart. As you can see, I don't even have the catalyst yet, and guys, this is just out of control. So what you want to do is obviously melee, then dodge, then melee, then dodge, and basically you're going to build up your combination blow. But as you can see, look at the Cold Heart, because you're amplified, like it just sends out these shockwaves and basically takes out everything anyway. So you don't even really need to do too much once you become amplified. Like the Cold Heart is just ridiculous. It just will take out everything, honestly. But as far as it goes, you definitely want to dodge melee and keep your combination blow at 3, because that's how you're going to get the most damage from this build. So also, as you can see, I left that in. As you saw the purple above his head, that's because he was blinded, because I have that fragment that makes them blinded for using arc weapon, getting arc weapon final blows. So now by doing that, they'll get all blinded, so they won't even be able to see you, and you could just basically pick them all off or melee them or Cold Heart, whatever you want to do, throw your grenade, and you know, whatever you want to do. Honestly, this build is just ridiculous. It's so much fun. I've been using it so much and just running through like Thor and just lightning everywhere, and the God of Thunder. Honestly, it's just crazy. I've really been enjoying this build a lot. I left that in. Do you see, guys? I left that in on purpose. So you saw, if you make a mistake and you dodge and you don't have your dodge or melee, did you see how fast that came back because of the wells that were on the ground and seeking me out, and because of the build in general? Like, it didn't even matter that I didn't have it, because it came back in literally like less than 2 seconds. So even if you do mess up, it's very forgiving in that sense, because you can literally just get it back. That's the new super, just bodying everything over there. That super is so sick. When you throw your staff, it does good on bosses, but it pulses out lightning, great for crowd. As you saw, I don't know how well you know this Lost Sector, but there's a bunch of guys over there, captains over there, and like that staff took out everything and also moved this servitor down to the final stage. And you also have your heavy guys. Don't forget about that. I'll throw it in there just to show you. If you do want to pull it out, you can. Guys, this is going to do it for this. This is insane. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope to help you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe.